Questions for Coach Beard?
Chris, I guess from your perspective, what's led him to contribute so early?
Hey, Klafke's a really good player. It starts with his competitiveness, his energy, enthusiasm. He loves this game, and when you watch him play, you can tell that. I think in a lot of the ways he's become our on-court emotional guy. That's great for him and really challenging some of other players to play with that same kind of joy. It's really hard to play and be in the rotation, on a top 25 team as a freshman. That's what he's doing. You look at tonight's game, he plays 15 minutes. We're plus 11 when he's in the game. He's the only guy in an Ole Miss jersey that didn't turn the ball over tonight. He gets 2 assists. He gets 2 steals. Plays with great enthusiasm. Runs on the court, off the court. He's the guys that, as we continue to build the program, you get guys like Klafke, and then winning follows pretty quickly. He's a competitive kid. He's got a lot to his game, but just like all young guys, he's trying to get on the floor and impact winning. The most important stat for Klafke is the plus-minus. And again, Ole Miss wins by 11 in his 15 minutes. And so he's doing exactly what we ask of him. I think he's got a huge role this year as SEC play nears. And certainly it doesn't take a smartest guy in the room to understand, man, this guy could be really special one day if he continues to run his own race. Above all, he's competitive, and he has a great joy. He bounces back. He has a short-term memory. You can coach him hard as a young guy, and he wants to help the team. I thought he played well tonight. In a lot of ways, he probably played the best game of anybody in an Ole Miss jersey.
Is it that you can learn or did learn from an eye test in a game like this where they kind of have to scrap one out?
First of all, I'll repeat myself. It's a quality team, guys. You can't make this up. A lot of times everybody gets caught up in kind of what's on the jersey. You put those same players and that same coach in SEC jerseys, and everybody's walking out of here probably excited we won the game tonight. So we're pleased we won the game. It's a really good team. I think what we learned is we just got to continue to execute the plan. We're trying to become a better rebounding team, and tonight the bottom line is we didn't get it done. We're trying to take care of the ball. It's been an early part of our identity, and tonight was our worst performance in terms of just turnovers. When you study the turnovers, there's always going to be basketball turnovers. That's why our goal isn't 0 turnovers in a game. There's going to be basketball turnovers. Where we got caught tonight was just a lot of casual plays. Trying to thread the needle like on a home run play instead of just moving the ball. Thought some of our passes. The stat sheet will say the passer had the turnover, but I didn't think we were physical enough tonight to hold guys off, to get the catch in big moments. So we got to continue to work on those 2 areas for sure, rebounding and our assist-to-turnover ratio.
That timeout that you took a couple minutes into the second half, because it seemed like it was a 9-point game, a 1-point game, just like that, and 10 minutes later it was a 20-point game and all that. What would you say to your team during that timeout?
Yeah, I was just frustrated with our discipline. We understand it's going to be a 40-minute game when you play these guys. We've been watching the clips all week. You don't go into Starkville and win the game. You don't go to Vegas and win the game. You don't go to Ruston and win the game unless you got a good team. This coach has been doing this a long time. They won 4 out of their last 5. I would pick them as a favorite to win their conference. We'll see if I'm right. I think that team will be in the NCAA tournament this year. It's my opinion. So I thought second half, just mistakes add up. We get an offensive rebound, but we're not strong enough or tough enough to secure it. First shot of the half, we don't hit the rim. Then on the other end, our transition defense fails us. And when you play a quality team like this, it's exposed quickly. So it was really about 3 or 4 back-to-back mistakes. And so just got the guys refocused and just reminded them, hey, man, we're in a real game tonight. This is going to be a 40-minute game. We got to scrap back.
How's Matt, kind of where is he in his progress coming back?
Yeah, it continues to be kind of day-to-day. I'm hopeful that he'll be able to play before Christmas. He's been practicing a little bit more lately, so the goal is to get him back when he's as close to healthy as he can be. Matt wants to play. He's spending a lot of time in the training room with John Raybon, so I'm hopeful that he'll play in our next game.
You mentioned Eduardo maturing into the emotional leader a little bit. Is it rare in your experience to have a freshman kind of feel comfortable in that role?
Yes, that is rare. Not rare to have a guy contribute and play because Klafke's talented. But, yeah, a little rare that he has the courage and the confidence in himself and, really the mentality to take his minutes and do the best he can and earn more. This isn't just game day either. This is practice. He's got a joy about him. He's got a competitiveness about him. You can coach him hard. He's hard on himself. That was the first thing we did with Klafke. He was too hard on himself when he got here. but you love that competitiveness. He has a high standard for himself. You know, he didn't come to Ole Miss to win some games and make a tournament. You know, he came to Ole Miss and shares our staff's vision that, you know, let's get this program to a Final Four. Let's get this program really, really competitive nationally. And Klafke was on the ground level of that. You know, one of the first high school players we've signed, and he's deserving of the opportunity he's getting, and he's making the most of it.